A game that previously graced our lists of the most anticipated games of 2014 is now one of our most anticipated games of 2015. The Order 1866 was shown off perhaps a bit too early, met with controversy over visuals and frame rates, and was pushed into early 2015. Despite all of this, developers Ready at Dawn and SCE Santa Monica Studios has given us every indication that the game has kept a constant vision through its style and presentation, and remains a promising new IP. The first glimpse of The Order 1886 came via an E3 2013 trailer. The title showcased a dark, alternate history, steampunk Victorian London with characters based on Arthurian legend. The game was confirmed to be single player only, and it was clear from the very beginning that there was meant to be a very cinematic feel. The Order is to be locked at 30 frames per second and feature a theatrical style aspect ratio of 1920 by 800p, which are similar specs as the recently released The Evil Within. Further trailers have revealed more of the story, its characters, and gameplay, along with a pushed release date of February 2015. And as any quality single player game should have, there is a point of emphasis on story and setting. A co-writer of the game's script is Emmy Award-winning writer Kirk Ellis, who won for his work on the HBO miniseries John Adams. Ellis has never worked in the game industry before, but this is exactly what Ready at Dawn was looking for, someone with a fresh perspective. There will be an emphasis on the squad of protagonists working together to face their challenges. Their relationships will be key to the plot, and any separation or injury to the members of the team will work to create strong moments of suspense. It's all about mood and atmosphere, from the visuals to the music and sound design, developing the narrative as our characters struggle against a mighty enemy. Various gameplay videos have shown the recognized influence of the Uncharted series, which has inspired part of the game's design. The focus appears to be on battling and navigating through carefully designed set pieces. Transitions between cinematics and gameplay are meant to be seamless, and to our eyes thus far, this is achieved. The character moves and fights in a third-person perspective, and cover is utilized in a zoomed-in view that looks to be somewhere between Uncharted and the Gears of War series. Though the game's settings and some of its weapons are certainly pieces of fantasy, lead developer Ready at Dawn pledged to keep The Order 1866 grounded in reality. Inventory management and weapon selection will be key to combating the evils of the world. There will also be moments where your main projectile weapons are not either readily available or the right choice for the job. Gameplay videos have also shown off hand-to-hand combat interactions, punctuated by quick-time moments, ending the sequence in dramatic fashion. This is all fairly standard third-person action game setup. The things that will make the game different will be interesting gadgets and weaponry, how the characters and enemies move through and react to the level design, and perhaps most importantly, the game's lore and narrative. The game's characters are based on an organization tied to Arthurian legend. The main character is Galahad, a member of the Order, which are essentially the descendants of the Knights of the Round Table. The original King Arthur formed the group in order to combat the half-breeds, various combinations of humans and monsters. Our story finds us at a point where humans have been battling the half-breeds and losing for centuries. Subsequently, King Arthur and his knights take up the fight, only to realize that the battle cannot be won, even with the discovery of a mysterious healing and strengthening aid known as black water. It is when the Industrial Revolution begins to churn out advanced pieces of technology that the Order begins to find a way to fight the half-breeds in a world now under martial law and rife with rebellion. We will control Grayson, the third to have taken the title Sir Galahad upon entering his knighthood. Together with his squad, Grayson will battle the half-breeds against the backdrop of an uprising of the poor against the rich. They will be aided by the inventive genius of Nikola Tesla and the extensive enhancements provided by the black water. To match the dark setting, composer Jason Graves with assistance from Austin Wintory have created a brooding, atmospheric score which relies on exclusively lower octave tonal instruments and arrangements. The music score pairs well with the low-key, overcast, and dimly lit sky and settings. It also enhances the dark horror and mystery elements of the beasts lurking in the shadows that our heroes seek to expose and destroy. This genre of game is a perfect fit for British Academy Award-winning composer Graves, whose best and most recent works include the Dead Space series, Murdered Suspect, Tomb Raider, and Fear 3. All of these titles had moments of terror, suspense, and mystery combined with key action sequences. Though there have been grumblings about the locked frame rate and visuals not fully filling out a 1080p frame, The developers' arguments for a cinematic design seem to have merit. Their use of aspect ratio combined with emulation of theatrical camera movements and lenses appear to hold true to their vision, even if their frame rate doesn't quite hit the mark. Ultimately, if the world they have designed is fully realized, and its characters have depth, all encompassed within an interesting story with even basic gameplay, this could be an excellent gaming experience and the visual quirks will not be an issue. The Order 1886 is scheduled for release on February 20th, 2015 on exclusively PlayStation 4. Keep an eye out next Thursday on January 7th for the next part of our most anticipated of 2015, Bloodborne. Till next time.